Hello everybody, this is Dean. I'm back. I'm trying to prepare for Christmas. Okay, so I've been cleaning the house and trying to get prepared for Christmas so that my husband and my daughter will enjoy our time together. She's coming back on the second week of December and stay with us pretty much during the holidays. And it's gonna be a simple Christmas for us. Anyway, we're gonna usually have a gathering with the family. That's how we spend Christmas, and then we do not exchange gift anymore because that gets very very expensive on everybody, because our family is growing and growing. So that's how we're gonna spend our Christmas, just eat together and give gifts to the little ones, but not to the big ones, okay? But anyway, if I decide to give something, it would be cash to big children that still has no work, like the students. So we give a little cash to help them out. But my little Caroline still does not really require very much. She does not require a lot of gifts to make her happy, and that's what she told me. So I'll give her a little bit and she should be happy. All right, now today I'm gonna be discussing about my experiences, how I adapt myself back to the Philippine culture, our Philippine society, after being away from the country, Philippines, for so many years, 36 years to be exact, or 37 years to be exact. Now, people might ask me if I have difficulty. Yes, I surely did. And I'm going to go over that with you. Number one, okay, the transportation. I had the most difficulty with that because American people has cars. Even our teenagers has vehicles to move around. I do not know why, but anyway, it's just the way they live life. And for me, it is a must because I have to go to work, and there's not really any kind of bus system here that we can use. So we don't have jeepneys unlike in the Philippines. So we have to drive our cars, and it would take us like sometimes 30 minutes commute, and we have to go back and forth. So we require cars, no bus, okay? Except for big cities like New York maybe, or California, they have subways or trains to use. But here in the country area, we have to have our own vehicle. Now, when I went to the Philippines, I had none at all. I have either used habal-habal or bus. Fortunately, from time to time, my brother-in-law comes and pick me up, and my sister would pick me up with their vehicles, but I'm at their mercy all the time. So I want to be independent. So we decided to buy me this old Pajero, which eventually died on me. It was like, oh my gosh, plenty of problem, too much problem, back and forth, overheated, and then air conditioning does not work, flat tire. How many times did I have flat tire? Maybe every week I got flat tire, because the problem is our road system is terrible going to my farm. So it's coral. So it is so sharp, razor sharp basically, that your tires would not make it for so long. So you have to replace it very often. So anyway, and then finally that car broke on me one day, and it got overheated and had some electrical problem and died on me. And I showed that in one of my videos. I hope you're gonna see that. And it's a very interesting one. So I use habal-habal or the bus system to commute back and forth to the palengke. But eventually I was able to adjust to that, and to me, I just kind of felt like it's a different experience for me. So I go on habal-habal and will just do the best I can and enjoy although the heat is really getting to my nerves without any kind of air conditioning in the habal-habal, or not, I'm sorry, in the bus, if there's no air conditioning, it would affect me some, you know, the comfort. You see, I've been gone for a long time, so I want that comfort, you know. But anyway, eventually I was able to adjust to that, so it was not too much of a problem anymore. Now the housing, I live in the Bahay Kubo, and I hope that you see that part, what kind of Bahay Kubo I stayed in. It's pretty much comfortable, so I really did not have problem with that, except that sometimes the ants or some lizard would go in there, you know, the ants, plenty of them. If you're not careful, it's gonna go into your ears, or maybe eyes if they can come in, you know. But I have this like sevens dust. I use that to deter them from attacking me, basically. And the lizard is not really lizard or toge. They make noises, but they do not bother you. They basically eat the insects inside your house. They are as big as this one, big, and it's as thick as this one, thick. And do not bother them because they are really useful, although they make these noises at night, sometimes like toge, toge. But you can shut them up though. But they live, in fact, I have one that is behind my cabinet. And it's the color is like dark blue with red spots in it, almost like purple. So they change colors. I think they camouflage, because sometimes I see one that is of a light brown with orange specks on them. But they're beautiful actually, but just kind of scary. But sometimes when you open that thing and it would jump on you, you probably would have a heart attack. Okay, now one time I even got stung by a centipede. Kid you not, it's about this big centipede. It's on my shirt. It was inside my shirt, and I put it on. Oh my God, it just beat me or sting me. But I have some antibiotic there. I just kind of put some hydrocortisone and it was gone. But it really surely woke me up, okay, because it happened at night. So anyway, so just prepare yourselves into those kind of discomfort like in the house. But pretty much I have my own bedroom, I have my own bathroom. It's Western bathroom. And my bedroom, you know, I just kind of put one sheet on. I don't even have to put any kind of I do not have to have like air conditioning. I have fan and ceiling fan, so that's enough for me to get comfortable at night, because it goes down to like 74 degrees all night long. So that's nice. Open the window as long as it's screened in, that's okay. Now another one that really bugs me to death is the washing part. Washing the clothes, because that is my weakness. Because when I was growing up, my mom usually washed the clothes, and after that, especially the white ones, she would put it on the sun, and after that wash it again and wash it again. Oh my gosh, the water that time, the water is so, I was the one pumping the water for her. The water has to be very clear that you can drink of it. Anyway, what I do with mine, because I hate it so much, I normally do not have the cotton one. So it's like a polyester. I use t-shirt or whatever that's very light, and I would just dump it in the water and put a little bit of detergent and wash it maybe 3 times, and I'm ready to just air dry it. So that's how I do wash it. But anyway, sometimes I can still feel the residual soap there, but I don't care. But I hate washing, you know, with my hands. So maybe next time I'm gonna have a washing machine. All right, the cleaning of the house, no problem. I clean my house here anyway. I clean it, so that's not a problem. I never had a maid in the house. I do all the work in the house, so that's nothing to me. It's a really smaller house, probably about 1,000 square feet house. So it's a smaller house, small house, but it's very comfy. Now, another one is the going around. the island. Okay, that's not a problem. But if I'll have some errands to do, like if I have to buy some stuff, tools or something, I have to go out of the island and use ferry boat. And when I go to the city, it's so trafficy. Takes almost one day affair just to get one item. Sometimes it just bugs me to death, and that's the one that deters me from driving also when I have my own car, because I cannot stand driving, and the people that drives, they really do not follow rules. So it's like driving in a maze basically, or you just have to go like that, and then when you drive, you have to kind of condition yourself that you are Filipino and you are not American or whatever Westerner driver, because you have to follow how Filipinos drive. If not, you're not gonna go anywhere. You're gonna be stuck in the traffic and you'll be sorry. Okay, so drive like a Filipino as long as you would not get caught. Okay, so that's the issue with basically my going around the town or going around the area. The banking system is driving me nuts. Okay, usually here in United States, because I live in it's not really too populated town, so I can just go in and out the bank and do my thing, withdraw. But here in Davao City, you have to get a number and you have to fill in line, which I can understand because there's a bunch of people inside the bank, just a bunch of people, and you are like waiting for them. Oh my goodness. Now, before, I really did not care to have a senior discount or senior like preference, because I hate to be called senior because I'm 60. I said to them one time, I pay you, just get the discount off. I do not like to be called senior, so you can have your 20%, just don't call me senior. But this time, man, if I'm in the bank, I call myself senior, and I will be very happy that I will be, here I am, I'm senior, and fall in line as senior line, and they will take care of me very fast. So use your senior if you're 60 years old. Okay, swallow your pride, because you're gonna have to mess up your whole day if you're not gonna follow that. But otherwise, really, the food, I do not have a problem with the food, because all I eat here in the United States, meat, I have vegetables, everything that I eat in United States, I eat in the Philippines. In fact, the food there is much cheaper to me. Beef, I don't have the problem with the beef because I don't eat beef very much. Maybe once in a while. So beef is not issue for me. However, for Westerners, you have SM or Shoe Mart, they call it. It's a kind of supermarket where everything is packed. So everything that is Western or imported, you can buy it there. It's a little bit expensive than the palengke, but holy moly, you can have everything you need as long as you got, I'm talking about dollars, okay? You don't have problem with that. But I go to the palengke and do my own thing, and I'm really happy with that 20% lesser or 30%. I'm a very frugal person, so I'm very practical. So I just kind of wash the meat, and as long as you're gonna cook it, man, you're okay. So anyway, and another thing that I really have the difficulty are the bugs. The bugs. Well, we have also bugs, bugs, outside our houses in America, but they are a little bit controlled because of the almost like a bug spray, bug spray man. They come and spray your house outside, so you don't have that much problem. But in the Philippines, yes, you got lots of bugs. So one time I was picking on I just was standing up there, getting papaya on top of a pile of coconuts. Holy moly, in about a second, I was eaten inside my, it was in my crotch, basically, right inside there. And I have to remove my pants off. I'm so glad nobody saw my behind because it was an ugly one. But anyway, I did not care. I was eaten so bad and I was running. It would have been a very good video for you guys. Oh my God, it would have been a viral one. It was so funny, but I surely, it was a painful one. They are so small ants, about, oh my goodness, you could hardly even see it. It's so small that it would go to the crevice of every crack you have. They would get in there, and I mean, it is painful. But we got centipedes, we got, all our insects are really almost like available there, a lot of them. But anyway, that's how tropics work, you know. So they all live there. So what can I say? So anyway, but don't make that deter you. You know, you're gonna get adjusted to that. My goodness, you're gonna get adjusted. If I did it, you surely can. You know, so don't let the fear of going there, because you're gonna have a difficulty. With regards to the language, I think you'll be okay because Filipinos understand English, but it would be best for you to really try to learn the local, especially the local dialect, if you can, so that you will not get canned, or you're gonna feel like left out because you cannot understand what they're talking about. But it's for your advantage. But I think you'll do well because they will understand English. But I would like you to at least learn few dialects or few greeting words, so that you will be more you'll develop rapport with other Filipinos. But they like to learn English, so they like to talk to you. So they might appear nosy, or appear nosy, okay? But you know what? They just want to let you feel like you are welcome. And sometimes they would ask you, what have you been doing? You know, to us here in America, you would say, my God, it's none of your business. You know, why in the world you talk to me? Or why are you asking what I am doing? You know, but anyway, just say, oh, I'm doing fine. You know, you don't have to tell them and answer them correctly or whatever. But it's just a subject of conversation sometimes that they would have, you know, they wanted to talk to you. Just make them a part of you, or you a part of them. But that's the Filipino way. But anyway, so far, out of one scale of 1 to 10, I think I did very good. I think I am like a 7. So I am so happy with that. So that's all my experience for now. For 5 months that I stayed there, I should be able to tell you a little bit how I'm doing with regards to my adjustment period in the Philippines. But otherwise, I am so excited for my next trip that will be this coming March. And thank you guys, and do not forget to comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is Dean, Philippine nurse, retires home. Bye-bye. Them correctly or whatever, but it's just a subject of conversation sometimes that they would have, you know, they wanted to talk to you. Just make them a part of you, or you a part of them. But that's the Filipino way. But anyway, so far, out of one scale of 1 to 10, I think I did very good. I think I am like a 7. So I am so happy with that. So that's all my experience for now. For 5 months that I stayed there, I should be able to tell you a little bit how I'm doing with regards to my adjustment period in the Philippines. But otherwise, I am so excited for my next trip that will be this coming March. And thank you guys, and do not forget to comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is Dean, Philippine nurse, retires home. Bye-bye.